Hey YouTube land, Christopher Walker here again. Gonna do another movie review. After reviewing Reservoir Dogs, I told many people that I'm gonna review this crime classic. That Quentin Tarantino must have based a little bit of Reservoir Dogs, not much, but just a little bit of it must have been based on this movie. Not the plot or anything, but just certain parts. And this is the criminally underrated, no pun intended, criminal. but the criminally underrated crime flick, The Friends of Eddie Coyle. Now, this is a great crime film starring Robert Mitchum, Richard Jordan, Stephen Keats, Peter Boyle, Alex Rocco. Is that his name? Alex Rocco? Wait a second. I'm on IMDb. Alex Rocco, yeah, and Mitchell Ryan. But, So the plot of The Friends of Eddie Coyle is a small-time hood named Eddie Fingers. Well, Eddie Fingers. Eddie Coyle. His nickname is Eddie Fingers, but Eddie Coyle, small-time hood slash gun runner Eddie Coyle, has to avoid a long jail time sentence because he robbed a truckload of stuff. So in order to avoid jail time, he has to snitch on some of his friends, pretty much bust them with the help of this internal affairs. Internal affairs. Wait a second. I don't know whether or not it's internal affairs. It's either FBI, Secret Service, or internal affairs. One of those three. And he pretty much is a snitch to this guy played by Richard Jordan, who's wonderful in this movie. He has to snitch on him, pretty much giving him all the details on when the next meeting's gonna be, who's gonna be there, when they can bust them, that kind of thing. But that's pretty much the plot of the movie. This small-time gun runner has to snitch on his friends, in order to avoid long-term jail time. That's the plot of The Friends of Eddie Coyle. Now, Robert Mitchum, as usual, does a fantastic job, and this is definitely the best movie he's been in the last of his career. Stephen Keats does a great job, and you might recognize Stephen Keats, who played Paul Kersey's stepson in the movie Death Wish. Um, Peter Boyle, he was in Young Frankenstein. He plays this hitman. As I already said, Richard Jordan plays this internal affairs FBI agent who is very kind of suavish. Of course, this is made in the early 70s, which means this movie is gritty. It also takes place in daylight, which makes it pretty unique. It's filmed instead of LA or Chicago or San Fran, the usual places. This was made in Boston. So that's pretty cool. Love the location. Some great moments in this movie, like when he's meeting Stephen Keats for the first time in this cafeteria, which most of the scenes in this film are like talking in bars, talking in diners and garages, outside in the park, just talking, having kind of just random conversations, which kind of, to me, kind of inspired part of Reservoir Dogs, because they're talking in Reservoir Dogs, the rendezvous, at the warehouse. They're talking about just random stuff there, but they're also talking about the crime and stuff. But anyway, back to this movie. So when he meets Stephen Keats for the first time, he's like, "So, did you count the guns?" Yeah, of course I counted them. "Look at it. What is this?" And he's like, "That's your hand. I hope you looked at those guns longer than you looked at my fucking hand. Count your fucking knuckles." "All of them?" He's like, "Just count how many you want, and I can tell you I have four more than you do." See, it was like, I gotta find the quote. Wait a second. It's really good, though. He's talking about he, um, how he, uh, how he kind of got his knuckles slammed and, got his knuckles slammed in this, drawer. So what he says is, trying to find it. I don't think it's on here. Okay, okay. Look at that. You know what that is? Your hand. I hope you look closer at those guns than you did at that hand. Look at your own goddamn hand. Count your fucking, yeah, count your fucking knuckles. All of them? Count as many as you want. As many as you got. I got 4 more. You know how I got this? I bought some stuff for a man. I knew his, I knew his, I knew his name. The stuff was traced. The guy I bought it for, he's at MCI Walpole for 15 to 20 to 25. Still in there, but he had some friends. I got an extra set of knuckles. They put your hand in a drawer, and somebody kicks the drawer shut. Hurt like a bastard. I mean, it's such a great it's a great line, great scene. But anyway, back to this movie. Not a whole lot happens in this movie, but it's such a great film. Like there's 2 robberies, and he's a gun runner, so he deals in guns and stuff. But so like there's 2 robberies. Stephen Keats' character, spoiler alert. Which okay, fine, probably shouldn't spoil it. But anyway, so like there's these 2 robberies where they hold up the bank, and as you can clearly see, this is a Criterion Collection edition. Make sure you guys can see that. 1973. Number 475. It's the back. Not a lot of features. This definitely is, this has got great picture quality, certainly not bad. It's got a commentary, still gallery, and an amazing booklet. Let's open up the inside here. The disc with Stephen Keats' car. Inside you go. Cool booklet. There's a hit the booklet. Very cool images. So what you got in here? You got Peter Boyle. Here's one of the robberies. What else I got in here? I also got Stephen Keats right there. Cool photo of Mitchum. There's Boyle again. Cool quote. Got all sorts of cool images and stuff. This is an amazing movie. Check this movie out if you never have. It's just such a great movie. It's a cool photo of him as well. Yeah, cool booklet. I gotta see how much this is on Amazon now, because when I got it, this was like $18, and that's not bad for a Criterion. Great release from Criterion. Peter Yates, he directed some amazing crime films. He directed a little-known movie called Robbery, which I've never seen. Of course, he directed the now really famous Bullet, Steve McQueen, which I will review at some point on here. Yeah, this DVD is $20 and 79 cents on Amazon. But this is a great film. It takes place in daylight, which makes it kind of unique. The Boston atmosphere is really good. You can see kind of the different cafes and bars, which is really interesting. Great transfer on here. Both picture quality and sound is great. Um, just an amazing crime flick. Robert Mitchum is so great, Count Your Fucking Knuckles. Just a really great movie. Check out Friends of Eddie Coyle if you haven't. I think it's criminally underrated. No one really knows about it, especially when they think of crime movies. This movie usually doesn't come to mind, but it's certainly now one of my favorites. But check the Friends of Eddie Coyle out. You will not regret it. It's a great movie. However, some people find it slow. I didn't. I think this is a great movie, an underrated classic. Hopefully, it will get more of a fan base. The Friends of Eddie Coyle. I'm Christopher Walker. I'll see you guys later for another review. See you guys later.